Hi folks, Dr. Earl here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are in the middle of the Iberia connection bush trip. Legs 4 and 5 in this video. You know the drill, so let's get right to it. Alrighty, let's come down here and turn on the pitot heat. And get rid of that nasty looking thing. And get the timer ready. And come over here, repair and refuel, which is mapped on my yoke is on my keyboard is Control R that I set up myself. Zoom this out a little bit. And have at it. Alrighty, let's see here. I don't think we need a back taxi. I think we're good. No, that's a road there. No, it goes all the way to here. Look at. I think that's plenty of room. Okay, good. That being said, we got flaps down 1. We might make it to 2. We'll see. Okie dokie. Leg 4. Lima Papa Charlie Bravo. Now on the other legs, this has all been screwed up and out of order. The heading and timing is correct, but all the descriptions and everything are completely screwed up. So we'll see if this is accurate. Aeródromo de la Luz. I can't roll. I roll my tongue once on there, but again. Aeródromo de la Luz. Aeroclub. Alright. To Castelo Branco. Okay, we'll see if that's really where we're going. And then we'll read about the rest when we get there. So here we go, simple enough. 5 minutes at 311 degrees. Let's go this way. Which way is faster? Doesn't matter. I'm just going to actually just grab. Oh, there we go. 311. Like this. There we go. It's basically straight out for 5 minutes. That's it. You've all seen this. There's less and less talking and introductory material as we go through the legs. The first leg is always super chatty because I don't know who's watched what, but as we go I just talk less. So looks like we're going from an Aeroclub to Castelo Branco, and then, well, maybe that's where we're going. The sim doesn't even know where we're going. Here we go. We gotta get up by this road. Are we gonna make it? We're gonna make it. Oh, we made it. Brakes to stop the wheels. Flaps are not flaps gear coming in, so we don't clip this tree because trees are not freebies. Just coming down here and hit the timer. I totally didn't set up autopilot. Flaps coming in. Let's turn this way. I think we only need to go like 3,000 feet now. Keep it nice and low. There's that. We'll use heading bug, vertical speed, a couple hundred feet per minute, and autopilot. Those of you who are wondering why do I use autopilot, it's just because it's easier to make a video for you. If I were doing this all by myself, I would probably just hand fly the whole thing. But then we'd be in the cockpit the whole time and I'd be talking the whole time. So we use autopilot just so we can sightsee. Alright, we'll keep it nice and low. We're going to go off 5 minutes. That's it. Sightseeing for you while we get going on this. Like I said, less talking as we go along. So here we go. Alright, we're not quite at 5 minutes, but this is a little too low. I never thought I'd say that. So we're actually going to go up 1,000 feet here. Just a little too low to see a whole lot. At least based on the train that we're seeing right now, it'll look better if we're a little bit higher. So let's do that. What were we looking for? We don't really know because these are out of order. See, after taking to the skies, fly to the northwest. Arroyo de la Luz, a small city, see? So, I mean, was there a small city back there? Maybe this was it, and now we're flying to the Aeroclub. It's such a mess. Oh my gosh, they've screwed these up so much between the GUI and, well, I guess this is part of GUI 2 being out of order. So, I don't know. It's the same heading for another 4 minutes. So let's just restart this for another 4 minutes. And then we're going to change it to 291. So like I said, the headings and timings are right. The descriptions are all wrong. And it's really goofy. So another 4 minutes for me, which is like another minute sightseeing for you, and then we'll read about Rio Tahoe and see if that's where we're going. Alright, that's the next section, even if I don't know where we are. We're supposed to be. Let's go 291 now. And then just fly around and look. Too bad, too, because this is the most gorgeous bush trip. But I don't really know where we are in terms of what we're supposed to be looking at. So it says, continue northwestward heading to small town of Brosas. But maybe we're really going towards the River Tahoe? Maybe? No, that'd be the River Tahoe, because how long is this one? 347. No. No, I think this is 347 is this, the river. This would be the River Tahoe, the longest river in the Iberian Peninsula. And then we'll change to this heading and go to a small town. See, it's like every other one. If you make them in pairs, you flip-flop them. So I think we're going to the river now, and then we'll turn 287 at the river. Yeah, well, this is way out too, though, because Castelo Blanco. Whatever. Anyway, that's the river, then we'll turn. See you in another moment. Pretty simple, huh? And we're already at the river. Sorry about the cutting the sightseeing so short, but I had a family kid thing super fast. So anyway, with these short sections, I step away for a minute and bam, I come back and it's too late. So here we go. Now we're gonna turn 287, which isn't much different. Well, let's go this way probably, huh? There we go, just a little bit, and then what? Then we're gonna head to a town probably, and then in 3.5 minutes we'll look for our airport, kind of. So anyway, let's do a little bit more sightseeing. Let's do at least 2 or 3 clips, not just one, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, our airport has been spotted on the GPS, even though we never made our final turn, but that was just because, I didn't really need to. I don't really know where we are in terms of what it says because of all the screw-ups. Well, 315, there we go. So anyway, everything should be good in terms of altitude. Looks like it's on a little bit of a plateau, perhaps. I think I spotted in front of us already, actually, yeah. I think we're coming at, yeah. So now it's just a matter of lining ourselves up to it. So, I do want to do a little bit more sightseeing, though. So let's, bring us out this way and line us up with the heading bug before we do autopilot, before we take off autopilot. So anyway, let's just look together here for a moment. Looking fabulous. But just like the previous video, the previous leg, even though this is like the best looking bush trip we've seen, I'm not able to set up sightseeing shots in a way that I find satisfactory. I think it's like trying to get the airplane positioned as perfectly or something. Maybe I'll start doing some shots like this. I don't want to go like this. It looks good, but the plane's not in it. This is a flight simulator, not sightseeing simulator, so I don't know. Alrighty, it is time to play a plane. It's time to play with our planes. Everybody, play with your plane. Alright, I think I see the airport right here. I think. Let's come down a little bit because we're a little high. But we don't want to come down too low because then we won't be able to see it. But if we line up with runway orientation, I think it'll be much easier to see the actual runway. Yeah. I think that's one downside to having such realistic satellite scenery. It's harder to spot the airport sometimes. But like an X-plane, and then especially at nighttime, an X-plane, it was so easy to spot runways. You could see them from, I'll say from a mile away. You could see them from like 60, 70 miles away. Gear coming down just because I don't want to forget. But in this sim, man, it's tough. It can be tough to spot them if you don't know where you're going. But anyway, let's look outside a few more times. Enjoy the sound of that drag of the wheels. And let's start getting closer to the airport here. I guess I don't know where it is. I thought that was it. That big building. Isn't that it? Yeah, isn't that the threshold and the touchdown zone? Yeah, that's it. Has to be it. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. That's what we're going for. I mean, this is one of my better approaches. I'm not even looking. I'm looking at my security cameras on another monitor. That's hilarious. Coming in a little hot, but it's faster to control. And then when I said that, I brought back throttles and it didn't work out so well. Let's go to those trees. Aim for these numbers. Pretty run-of-the-mill landing here. We don't need to talk about too much. We should tease that stall horn. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Why was a little bit of weird rudder there, but other than that, why was that so good and I wasn't even looking? I was literally staring at my security camera. Anyway, that was pretty hilarious. There's the save icon. That means it's going to count us. And where's the thing? There it is. Ooh, it took 9 minutes longer than it was supposed to. I think, no, this was, I don't know. No, this is a different leg, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think that was leg 4. So let's do leg 5. Same video. Here we go. So it keeps us exactly on the runway where we landed, which I think is still enough room without having a bag taxi. Oh my gosh, my throat. Oh, that hurt. Don't know what that was about. You have enough runway to take off? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to back taxi. We used to use my mom all the time because she would say, yeah, whenever my mom was on the phone. She would always say, yeah. 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 All the time. It was annoying. So we would tease her about it. Alright, repair and refuel. Look in lower right corner. The gas just went up. The fuel just went up. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's read about where we're going. Again, the headings and timing seem to be right, but the descriptions are all screwed up. So we're going to go 246 for a minute. That's not even off the runway. They're going to do 220. What? Hang on. If we do 246 to 220, that's not much of a difference. So let's just set this to 220, and we'll just fly out 246. I'm not paying any attention. Yeah, we'll just fly out. Oh, we got to turn around. Okay, by the time we turn around, it'll be whatever. Let's get our autopilot ready ahead of time this time. Bring that up to... Where were we at? Let's go 4,000. I think that's what we did. Vertical speed 800 feet per minute. Come on. Up, 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 up. There we go. I think we're good. Alright, let's read about what we're doing. Maybe we're going to set a heading and land at Castelo Blanco. What? Oh, man. After launching, here we go. Oh, you know what this is like? In elementary school, when you have parts of a story and you have to put it in order. See, whenever somebody says, why do I need this? If you do Flight Simulator and you do the Iberian Connection flight, Iberian Connection bush trip, you're going to have to use that skill of putting a story in order. Just like, you know, those things where you have Mary is next to Beth. Beth is next to John. John is not next to Mary. Steve is next to Paul. Where is Fred? Right? Well, actually, one of my projects in my real life job is exactly that. It is exactly that, where there's not enough information, but you got to work with the best you can and know questions to ask. That's exactly a huge project in my job right now, to be honest. And it's hilarious because it's come to use. All right, so I assume this is first thing in text, but it's not the first thing in terms of heading. I should reset that. After launching, fly southwest, see, to the city of Castelo Branco right away, and then what? Continue southwest, probably to a small village of Belha de Radaio. Okay, now we're getting out like Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese. Rodaio, maybe. I think that's what we're doing. And then, or no, or is it this one? Castelo Blanco to Camp Debut de Padonas. Because we already landed. I don't know. Whatever. We're just going to follow this. So we're going to take off, turn around, and then set the timer for 4.5 minutes. So we're going to do those two back to back. So weird. I don't know what else to say. We're not going to back taxi, so let's get going. And then hope that we end up where we're supposed to be because everything is all screwed up in the descriptions. I tell ya, they fix one thing and break two more. But that's okay. Sim is getting better. Considering it's only been out for like a year and a half. Are we hitting 2 years? It's a long way. Like, you know, think of your other favorite simulators, how it takes decades for them to get to where they're at. What is that in the road? Oh, they're just taxi lights. Like, those look like glow ink sacks from Minecraft. Alrighty, we got a little bit off because I was looking at what's in the street and the road. And here's coming up, flaps coming up. Let's manually fly for a minute. Just because I miss manually flying so much. That's awesome. I really do need to take a little break from the bush trips and do some other stuff, but the bush trips are so interesting that I haven't done any other flights in like over a year now, year and a half. Oh, I love that plateau. See, off the wingtip, there was a plateau there. I was right. Alrighty, let's keep our ascent. Here's our little town that we're supposed to look at, and then we'll hit the timer as soon as we get over that town, and then it'll be 4.5 minutes or something. Alrighty, let's engage autopilot right now. Somewhat smooth of a handoff. Let's hop outside. Look at this town. Look at the road. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I have the hiccups. Trying not to get the hiccups on the microphone. Alright, look at this. Looking fabulous. Fab. Absolutely fabulous. And then there's the plateau. Like so. Alright. There's your town. Let's start the timer. Timer going, and why does it say 27 minutes? Whoops. Hello? Oh no. Clicking that, I don't know what that did. Interesting. Clicking this totally screwed up my interface with this. So I guess we're gonna have a timer going forever, and I'm not gonna know what time it is. So I'm gonna have to bring out my phone again because the timer in the navlog doesn't work either. That was calculator or stopwatch. There we go. So now let's bring it down to like 3 minutes maybe, and then we'll make our next turn. Okay, enough chit chat. Let me get you to some sightseeing, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, that was about another 3.5 minutes or so, so we're going to assume that is where we want to make our turn. Don't know where we are because the description's all screwed up, but that's what it looks like. So where did we put ourselves? So what is next? What was this? 220 degrees. So now we're going to go 272 for 6 minutes or so. Oh, everything's all screwed. My entire interface is all screwed up. Look. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, at least this works. 272, I said? 272. There we go. For about 6 minutes or so. I already got my timer going. And we're either going to the camp, or a city, or river. I think we already did the river part. Oh, well, yeah, I think we just did the river part. So we're just going to go this way. And hopefully Lima Papa Tango Oscar shows up at some point. What is with this train turbulence? We're not that close to the train. I guess, yeah, I guess. Ooh, look at that bridge down there. Middle of your screen. In that village. Oh, this is wonderful. Gushing over the scenery. Of course. And I don't feel badly about it. Look at that bridge. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. Alright, yeah. Well, look, you can see where they cut things off for power lines and stuff. That's awesome. Alrighty, a little bit of sightseeing, and then we'll make a turn in a little bit, I guess. Alright, that's about 5 minutes or so. So we're not quite going to make our turn yet. I just want to pop outside with you all and look at this together. Because isn't this awesome? With the sun, and the haze, and the hiccups, and everything. And the river down there under the wing. It just looks really cool. Look at the train. There's like a basin back there. And these little bumps are pretty big, you know. That is just so neat. Oh, look at the wind farm. Look at that. Okie dokie. I think we're ready to make our turn now. So what's it going to be as my voice cracks? Let's see. We're at 272. It's going to be 264. Wrong button. 264. We want to go this way. Not much of a difference. Then after that's 246. Again, not much of a difference. So about 5 minutes, we should see an airport. And it's Tango Oscar. I guess 5 minutes will be off the screen. Hopefully. Hopefully. There's another river. Okay, whatever. Let's go to about the river, and then we'll turn again. How about that? To the river, and then we'll turn 246. See you tomorrow. Ah, there we go. We're not at the river yet, but there's our airport. So let's take advantage of GPS and follow. Let's see which way do you want to go. Follow the river like so, and then we'll line us up to land at the airport. Very cool. Alrighty, that's all I had to say. Back to sightseeing. I'll see you when it's time to land this thing. Alright, it is time to land. Whoops, what am I doing? It is time to land airplane. So there's supposed to be a runway over here somewhere. So we'll descend a little bit, but not too much because then we can't see as much. I don't see anything though. Do you? Do you see a runway over here? No, I see a lot of dirt. A lot of buildings, several buildings, but I don't see a runway. Let's keep an eye on our vitals though. As we turn in, what does it look like? Paved, not sure it belongs, the building around it and some roads. Paved, not too long, some buildings and some roads. And let's get geared down. Well, let's not come down too low until we know where we're going. Well, that's it right in front of us. Well, there's no way we're going to make that. No way we're going to make that. So let's buy some time for a set of flaps. The reason why I say no we're going to make it was because of our speed. Our altitude is okay. Let's come down. I still might not be enough. I could slip it. Let's do full flap. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. Okay. Alrighty, don't have time to look around outside at all. Not even out the windows for this one, because we're right there already. Man, that was tricky to spot. Oh yeah, let's not touch the trees though. So let's actually... A lot of throttle going here so we can level off and get over these trees. And then we'll come down. We're over the trees. We are now. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that's right, this is going to get stall horn. We're going to get a stall horn before the red, so let's just, gosh, feels like we're going fast. We're not, though. Feels like it. There's that stall horn. A little early on the stall horn. That's okay. Whoa, slam that nose wheel down. Why not? Why not slam that nose wheel down? Oh my goodness. Whew. Smooth touchdown in the back. Party in the front. Or something. A rave in the front. Alrighty, cool. It took a while because I stepped away, so unfortunately our time is inflated. But there we go. That's it for this video. Subscribe and like so you can join us for the final video with the final 2 legs next time, and I'll see you then.